What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to DroidLife.com. Doing first impressions really quick of the Droid X, which was released today, July 15th on Verizon. $199 after a $100 mail-in rebate on contract to your contract, or you can purchase it for $569 full retail. It's probably another price, $299 if you buy a 1-year contract, stuff like that. But anyway, this is it. This is the new beast, the new Droid family member, as we like to call them. And here we go. So let's just power it on. We are not doing an unboxing because how many people have done unboxings already? About 3,000. So yeah, this is it. You know, micro USB, HDMI port, power button, headphone jack, microphone, camera, 8 megapixel, takes HD video, speakerphone, another mic on the front, actual physical keys down here instead of those soft keys. Not totally sure how I feel about these just yet, and of course they changed the the lineup of them as far as compared to the Incredible and the Droid 1, so that's kind of gonna get some, I'm gonna have to get used to that. And like I said, just pressing physical buttons seems a little weird, but anyway, there is the Droid notification voice that we've grown accustomed to. You saw the new boot animation there, which we've shared with you all for your Incredible and Droid 1, but this is the official one. Here is that theme that you know, that's also been ported around. This is the Droid Incredible, or I'm sorry, the Droid X, people. So what do we got here? A lot of people don't know what to call this yet. We are still calling it Moto Blur. I don't really care what anyone says about that. This is definitely some version of Blur, okay? If it's not, then we're not gonna try to make up some name for it, okay? It's Blur, it's got that same look, it's got all these widgets that Blur had. It's just a variation of Blur, but we're still calling it Blur for right now, okay? So anyway, 7 screens, you know, you kinda got this weird launcher thing going on down here while you flip between it, tells you. Not sure if I like that or not. But overall, it's fast, as you would expect at an OMAP processor at 1 gigahertz, and all kinds of RAM and all kinds of other goodies in there. So you know, definitely has power, feels nice, zooms around, although we are finding little bits of lag with this Blur skin just in the first few minutes of playing with it. So you know, that's interesting. It's something to keep an eye on anyway. I know there was a nasty review given out by a certain blog earlier today that kind of poked people the wrong way. I will say one thing, I do agree a little bit that it's kind of odd that they just splash all of this stuff on all your screens when you probably don't want any of that. But at the same time, you have to understand they're trying to appeal to a broader audience than just tech geeks. If you gave somebody a phone that had a whole bunch of blank screens on it and they were not a tech geek and didn't know anything about Android, they'd be lost and not even know that these widgets existed. So I understand why they did it. But anyway, we're gonna go into a full review, you know, take some shots with the camera, some video. We have an HDMI cable. We're gonna run over to our TV and show you guys that. We're gonna play around and really figure out what this Blur stuff is and go more in depth on that. I've been trying to ignore most of the full-on reviews from people until I actually got a hold of it myself. So, you know, I'll give you my impressions without them being tainted from somebody else's view. But anyway, Droid X, it is a beauty. Incredibly light. I would say it's even lighter than my Incredible, and we all know that it's got a much bigger screen, that 4.3 inch beautiful LCD going on there. So very light. I would recommend possibly grabbing a skin to put on it because it is a little slippery just out of the box. But yeah, Droid X right there. There is the Incredible right next to it, and of course the Droid 1, which we heard is possibly on the way out as of, you know, the next few weeks or something like that. So there they are, the Droid family. It's quite the beautiful lineup, I'd say. Definitely feeling that. Oh, look at that Droid Incredible, Droid X wallpaper on there. That's really funny. But anyway, here's a box which you've all seen a million times. It says Droid in there. We did pick up, sorry for that, we did pick up one of these silicone cases which we had on the Droid Incredible, which we really like. I think they're like 20 bucks or something like that. And like I said, I did pick up the 32 gig card. Got it for 50 bucks. They were supposed to be on sale for 99. The store I went to only had 4 of them, and for whatever reason they sold it to me for 50 bucks. I didn't even have to ask. So these are out there. Not a lot, I don't think, so you might want to ask. But interested to see how this works out. Supposedly Android 2.1 wasn't able to format a 32 gig card, but we'll get to that in the review and show you guys how that actually works out. So anyway, we're droidlife.com, droid-life.com, and this is the new Droid X, which has joined the Droid family. So full review coming up. Check us out at the blog. We'll have a bunch of stuff going on. We're out. Peace.